everybody, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today we're going to be making Henry's delicious chocolate donut. There's two types of donuts. There's the yeast raised glazed ring donut, and the filled donut. The filled donut can be stuffed with preserves or custard or pretty much any kind of fluid that you can imagine. So, without further ado, like they say in New York, hey, let's make a fucking donut. Okay, so the recipe I'm using makes 5 donuts, but we're only going to be making 1 donut, so I'm just going to be dividing the ingredients by 5. So instead of 4 eggs, we'll be using 0.8 of an egg. So I'm just going to put some of this back. I have a little plate here that I'll be using for my division. Whisk it up a little bit. Okay, so I've got 2 tablespoons of melted butter, so I'll be using 1/5 of that. This looks about right. Over here I have some milk. And again, we'll use about 1/5 of that. Just stir it up a little bit. Okay. Hey Siri, how much is 1/5 of 1 tablespoon of yeast?
0.2 tablespoons is 0.00078 gallons.
Okay, so about 1/5. Hey Siri, how much is 1/5?
5.
Hey Siri, how much is 1/4
1
of?
plus 1 over 4 is 1.25.
Hey Siri.
Please try again in a moment.
Hey Siri. Now we're just going to knead the dough a little bit. Okay, I'm going to cover this up and let the dough sit for about 15 minutes so it gets nice and puffy. Maybe this is a good time for us to fire up our vegetable oil. I'm going to pour in enough oil to submerge approximately 1 donut.
Okay.
Okay, let's grab this bad boy. Roll it up like a pancake. And roll it up into a log. You know, I live in Hollywood, so all the names of the streets are named after famous actors or actresses. Like, for example, the street one over from me is called Fairfax. That one's not, but there's also High Point and then Crescent Heights. So actually, no, it doesn't do that. And next we're going to just conjoin the tips to make a donut shape. Here we go. Let's put this in the oil for 1 minute. Then flip to the other side. Let's take this bad boy out and let him cool down a little bit. Now it's time to start thinking about some toppings that we can put on our donut. I've got some chocolate chips here. I'm going to melt in the microwave on high for 30 seconds. I also have some other surprises like some chocolate sprinkles. And a lot of times you can even put your favorite cereal on top of your donut. I've got some Fiber One, which is not only good cereal, but it's also good for the digestive system. So let's get started.
There's something broken inside of me, something no one else can see. Something hurts and it's way down deep. I think there's something wrong with me.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to form sort of a assembly line, if you will, where I'm just going to take our donut and I'm first going to dip it in the chocolate, and then we're just going to dip it in our Fiber One, and And then now we're gonna put on our chocolate chips. And now we have our completed donut. Henry's delicious chocolate donut. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody, here on Henry's Kitchen. And as always, I want to say a special thank you to all the patrons at Patreon/Henry's Kitchen for keeping these videos possible.
All the kids in the neighborhood tell me I don't look so good. How I would change it all if I could, but I can't seem to.